Greetings and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Tropico 4.
I don't like garbage dumps, Presidente.
Yeah.
They're smelly.
In the fourth mission of the main campaign, important business. Alright, we need to get rid of our garbage. So we will. Yeah, I'm not going to waste money on that. Let's get another construction office going to get things moving a little bit faster. And I'll quick build that.
I'm not quite pleased with the speed at which our operation is progressing, partner. Time is money, and one can never have enough money.
I want you to export 100,000 worth of goods in the next 8 years, or I'm afraid I'll have to take over Yermo and Carnado. After all, I have the legal right, according to the small print in section 24, paragraph 13 of our contract. I'm sure that a trivial task will not be a problem for El Presidente. Export 100,000 in industry goods for 8 years. Report 30,000 in the treasury. Well, that's a rather decisive move. Alright. Well, that basically just means I need more industry. As far as industry goes, well, there's very little we can produce on our own, but what we can produce should make enough for us to get through this entire thing. So I'm not going to waste manpower on setting up a tourism business. I heard a ding for a quest. Yeah, I was planning on that, but I was kind of sidetracked by the fact that no one was qualified. You are barely functional, so that'll do. And once again, let's set up some basics. And I also want a garage over on this side. Now, as far as plantations go, sugar should do fine as well. In which case, I will set up a rum distillery on this side, so as to not overload the road network. And I still can't build farms, can I? Nope. Well, the cannery is still doing good work. Come on, someone must be educated enough. Five more immigrants. How many immigrants do we have? Just 16 unemployed. Doesn't seem like that much.
See?
Tropico now has more than 100 citizens. A small step for the world, a giant leap for Tropico.
I want you to do me a favor, partner. Recently, I've been busy with a little restructuring in my company.
Unfortunately, because of some stupid worker union rules, I'm not allowed to straight up fire the people I want to. Well, I have decided to relocate them to positions that can better suit their talents. I'm certain that El Presidente would be happy to welcome 40 not-so-bright people to his ever-growing workforce. Well, bring them on. That's a lot of people, so we'll need more housing rapidly. But I should be able to deal. And more apartment blocks. There. That should keep my people working. Anyone educated enough yet?
What matter requires
Let's give
President
them a stern talking to, because all this crime needs to go away. Anti-litter ordinance. More private buildings.
Presidente, why don't we allow those wealthy...
Well, that's fine enough. A stock exchange is actually not a bad idea. Allows me to build some businesses that I don't have to pay for myself.
Comrade Presidente, an
Yeah,
article
I'm
published
working on that. Export canned coffee. You know, I could have used that quest a little bit earlier. But since we're already doing that, why not?
Presidente, there are rumors that the Caribbean pirates are planning to hold a big convention on one of the nearby islands.
We should seize this opportunity, as the commodity price of rum is bound to skyrocket due to thirsty sailors. We can build some rum distilleries and import sugar in order to produce rum. Yes, we could do that. We're not going to do that. Because frankly, why would we? We can produce rum on our own island. I mean, it is nice that you can actually import stuff, but really, why would you bother? Alright, let's get some more government facilities running. Alright, let's make the tenements free. So that even unemployed people can get into them. Yeah, people are still not very happy. We're still making decent enough money, so it's not all bad. And we're getting well on our way for the goal. Let's see, how much is this? Alright, I'll quick build these.
Most praiseworthy listeners of TNT Radio, I am pleased to tell you that China grants the title Honorable Trade Partner to our comrade country of Tropico and your exalted leader, El Presidente.
No.
Long lives the friendship between our peoples.
No, right now I just need more housing and possibly some woodworking industry. So let's get the lumber mill. And how much does lumber go for these days anyway? Lumber, not bad. And furniture is average. Alright, let's get some horticulture shacks. Yeah, the environmentalists are gonna hate me for this. Sure, you can have money. But I'm really gonna get all the industry on this.
Presidente, Tropico...
I'll talk about the environment. I'll praise the... I'll praise the religious. And I'll promise adequate religion satisfaction.
Tropico, the importance of the upcoming elections has brought me before you. We are one step closer to our goals. Victory is almost upon us, but we must still push forward. I must warn you about the so-called rebels on our island. Those are anarchists who could not care less for this island, but present themselves as its liberators. Because of their nihilistic ways, all of our environmental efforts were ruined. Through the years of my presidency, I have received your gratitude, my compañeros. Alas, I am nothing but a humble servant, and you are my masters, my employers. Now I bow to the superior morality of the religious Tropicans, who absolve our sins in the face of God. I have great plans for Tropico, plans that will be fed by everyone, even the least fortunate of you. A godless nation is a weak nation. I pledge to provide enough places for worship for the righteous Tropicans in the next mandate. God bless you and good day.
You must excuse my lazy employees. It seems that their sudden career change has proven detrimental to their motivation. Now they are threatening to paralyze the island's economy with frequent strikes. You can try to appease the ungrateful slackers by building a cosmic pin, which will remind them of their carefree life in the big city. A cruder but still effective method would be to turn the old fort in the island into a dungeon. People will think twice before they decide to slack off. Find me a dragon statue for my new dungeon.
People are growing restless, Presidente. Luckily, there is an old colonial fort already situated on the island, which can easily be converted into a murky dungeon.
I've already arranged for a dragon statue to be delivered from China, so that our dragon can look even more intimidating. This will surely strike fear and instill respect into the minds of lazy citizens, preventing further strikes. Upgrade the colonial fort to a dungeon to prevent further strikes. Accept. Well, easiest quest ever. All I had to do was pay money. Alright, I need educated people. And a little bit more money. Yeah, for now it can work for us. Let's see.
My dear Presidente,
No need
the
for
election
fraud.
day draws near.
Freighters approaching the dock. Good. Cathedral demand. Yeah, sure.
Presidente, the question of the status of Taiwan has come up again. I don't even know where Taiwan is, but
I don't know either, so I don't care. That's probably not a very smart idea, since we do
Congratulations, Presidente.
since we do trade with the Chinese. Sure,
shit.
why not? Oh no. Oh, hurricane is not that bad.
Presidente, the lazy, good-for-nothing people are getting used to the good life on the island and are now demanding luxury accommodations.
Perhaps if we manage to build at least 5 mansions, people will be motivated to work harder. On the other hand, there is more than one way to skin a cat, and that applies to Tropicans too. Instead of complying with unrealistic demands of lazy citizens, you can show them who's boss by building a prison and arresting at least 5 random people. Yeah, I'll build mansions. Alright, one
The
pub.
hurricane is over, President.
Some buildings collapsed. Not great. Alright. Let's get some college workers for the college. And do I finally have someone educated? Right then, things are back on track a little bit. Plenty of unemployed people, mostly women. Well, that shouldn't matter for the factories, although of course only men can work in the lumber, in the logging camps. But for the factories it shouldn't matter. And I believe that teamsters can also only be men.
Never fear, Presidente is here.
Ah, foreign investment.
Presidente, I just got a call from a foreign investor. Several calls, actually, with different proposals.
Alright, this farm will do basically nothing. What about tobacco? Well, very limited amount, but it's still something. At least that's one of the first private businesses. Because I believe there's no way to make things, issue an edict to privatize the industry, which exists in Tropico 3, of course, but you basically never used that because it was so much less efficient. Alright, crime is getting under control. People's happiness is rising somewhat. Alright, let's get ready to buy a newspaper. I also want the US development aid. And we've almost finished the quest from Chief Preston. Yeah, easy enough. Yeah, I'm working on that. Sure, here's your money. Bloody leeches. Alright, what are you working on? Apartment blocks and canneries. I'm out of money, alright. Well, getting the other cannery going might help.
Good job, partner. I never doubted that you'd create a profitable industry.
The small print in our contract was only a type of insurance in order to kick the island's industry into high gear. We need electricity. Build a power station or some wind turbines in order to obtain at least 121 megawatts of electricity output on the island. This amount is 88% guaranteed to send Tropico into the future. Generate 1.21 megawatts of power supply. You just love the pop culture references. Right, we need power, but we'll do that next time. Thank you for watching.